What's good, guys? King Asshole here, and today I'm gonna make a new series. It's gonna be called Tips and Tricks with King Asshole, and basically, I'm gonna be telling you the mechanics of rages. I'm gonna be telling you the mechanics of fightings, mechanics of moves, screen mechanics. Most importantly, I'm gonna be showing some videos of my opponents and calling out their mistakes, and you guys can learn from that by having visual learning and learning like what not to do and what to do during a fight. And really, I'm only doing this because I want stronger opponents, and I know a lot of you want to become as strong as me, because why else are you watching this video? Right now, I'm fighting a level 30, but that's not important right now. This is fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm here to entertain you. Our first lesson today is going to be calm. Calm. One of, if not the best rages in the entire game. Probably better than Touche, because Calm can break Touche. You're probably asking me why. I will get into it during the video. Now, Calm. Calm is a move where if you activate it, you could counter other players when they have the rage ring below them. The orange ring that like swirls around every time they activate a rage. Except there is some drawbacks, and there's mechanics to be learned about Calm. There's things that the description doesn't tell you. Usually the Calm is made for probably low levels because of wild swings, and it makes wild swings obsolete. Wild swings one of the worst options to do. Being that Calm instantly counters wild swings and to take advantage of a wild swings user. There's multiple ways they could take advantage of a wild swings user. If they activate Calm, usually the normal outcome is that you counter the person using wild swings and they get stunned, unless they block, of course. But if they don't block, then if they don't block, then they instantly get stunned, or they could roll away, but then again they're still at a disadvantage because they use so much rage in a move to probably hit you once and then give you invincibility for about 4 or 5 seconds because you activated Calm, and you could do anything there. You could fix your armor manually, like fix your weapons manually. That's what I usually do. You can move around and probably counter them, or you could chase after them while they're still in wild swings and just keep on hitting them to get that free value. That's what a Calm player can do to a wild swings player. And there's another outcome as well. If they block, if they hit you and then you activate Calm, they know that Calm is gonna counter them, so that they anticipate and they block. You could avoid disabling their super armor. And what super armor is actually, super armor is where in specific rages, mainly wild swings and touche, the description says barely feel any damage, you barely get hurt, which is a lie, complete lie. It is such a bad mechanic. Holy crap, you do not want to get hit while this is activated. Not at all, not one bit. You could probably get one shot if you get hit during the super armor. And what it does basically is that it makes you immune to flinching. And flinching is basically like if you get hit, your character just like reacts and like it gets hurt or something, like, oh god, I got hurt and shit like that. But it prevents it prevents you from doing that, and you can move around freely. At the cost is that the opponent's hitboxes for their weapons can just slide right through you and cut, hitting you multiple times. The damage is increased for how much you take, and really it could get you killed easily. It's happened before, especially during a touche animation and a calm versus a wild swings animation. It is a very, very painful experience to do, and you do not want that happening. So why is super armor bad with wild swings, and why is this bad with the interaction? Well, if the person with wild swings blocks in order to anticipate for the counter, the person with Calm, well, this is the requirement. The person with Calm has to be hitting the opponent on their screen. Doesn't matter if they're doing damage. You're going to be doing damage after. The Calm user has to be hitting the opponent on their screen in order for this to happen. And what happens is, on the wild swing user's screen, the person with the Calm activated is about to counter it. It's like anticipating the counter animation for each time they hit them. But on the calm user screen, the calm user isn't actually like getting hit on their screen, so they're actually hitting the opponent, and so that makes the wild swings that makes the calm user on the wild swing user's screen not counter at all, and instead after the wild swing user stops hitting and actually blocks, the calm user is going to be hitting the wild swing users while the super armor is still active, dealing an immense amount of damage. And that interaction could probably win you the game, because it could probably kill, it could probably break a lot of armor, or just deal enough damage for you to have a huge advantage for the rest of the game. And you know how your opponent thinks. And really, it's a very deadly combo. And now you're probably asking me, well, Touche also has super armor. And Touche can actually break Calm, because Calm counters Touche, and then Touche counters the counter, and it counters through Calm. It doesn't matter what interaction. You are wrong, completely wrong. Calm can destroy Touche users. On one circumstance, they use Touche offensively. If they use Touche to just double counter, you can't do this with Calm. And that's really why the battle between Touche being the advantage and Calm being the advantage, like which one's better. My personal opinion, I think Calm is a better rage. Excuse me. And Touche is good, but it's not the best, because Calm has so much utility, has so much use and mechanics to it. But if Touche is used just to double counter, or even triple counter, or quadruple counters are they've happened before. Trust me, I've done it. Then the Calm user can't do like the advantage move, which is basically when the Touche user uses Touche offensively in order to either predict a counter, or just to have the fact that the opponent can't counter them when they're getting hit, then you could activate Calm, walk away, and then you have to hit your opponent on your screen. And because the opponent is going to be attacking you, obviously, so you have to walk away, hit your opponent on your screen, and on their screen they're hitting you, so you're about to do the counter animation on their screen. But they're gonna let go. They're gonna let completely go in order for you to counter, and let you counter so they can counter you. But on your screen, you're attacking them. So instead of doing the counter animation and doing the burst, you're just plain out attacking them. You're landing straight hits on them. The best case scenario for the Touche user is that they're actually blocking, so they take less damage. But the worst case scenario is that they just let down their guard, they let down their attack, and they let the Calm user hit them for an immense amount of damage. I would get clips of this actually happening to show a better representation, but unfortunately I don't have those on me right now. Oh shit. Okay, talking for a long time about Calm is pretty... Woo! Alright, I just went on a rant there. But yeah, Calm can counter Touche if it's used offensively. So what is the lesson here? Never use Calm or Touche offensively. You always have to use it defensively or for utility. Calm can also help you with, let's see, what are they called? Status effects like Armor Breaker or No Heal or Don't Move, etc., etc., etc. The things that put the crosses on your head. It could negate all damage for as long as the Calm is gone. Of course, the effects last longer than the Calm, so you still have to have that like 5-second window of Armor Breaker or No Heal activated. But basically, let's say the opponent is using Armor Breaker. You could use Calm to basically counter them or negate damage towards you for as long as Calm is active, or as long as they have the Rage Ring under them. If they have a Rage Ring under them, then you could obviously just use Calm to counter them, because that's considered like wild swings, and Calm will counter them, or it'll negate all damage towards you. And it's a very, very useful tool against rage moves that give you a status effect. But really, people usually just use be happy and stuff like that, but calm can still do it if you're low level. You don't have access to be happy, or at least you didn't used to have access to be happy, but calm can still be used to counter the opponent while they're using the rage, which is a very useful tool because you get an easy stun where you force them to block and they're wasting their timer on the armor breaker, and usually, and after that armor breaker just wears out, and you probably get hit once or twice if you're not careful. But that's about it. You basically negate as much value as possible from that armor breaker. And really, Calm being level 15, it gives low levels access to fight high levels, because Calm is just, oh my god, it is such a good move. Only if it's used defensively. I repeat, do not use this offensively. Never ever use this rage offensively. Anyways, that has been lesson 1 of Calm. There's so many more mechanics I haven't even got into, but honestly I'm getting tired, and well, I'm gonna make this a series, so make sure to stay tuned for other facts and tips, or tricks and tips, whatever the fuck I call this series, with King Azz-hole. See ya next time, guys! Also, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps this channel, and it encourages me to make more content for you guys. Anyways, again, see ya next time, guys.